So, good morning, children. This is chapter 3, Too Big, Too Small. Do you hear your parents saying, "You're too big to do these things. You're too small to do these things"? Like if you go in kitchen with mom and she says to you, "Don't come here. You're too small to do cooking." Like father is also saying, "You're too big, too small to do gardening." And sometimes you're playing blocks. Mom says you are too big to do all these things. Yeah, so this chapter is telling you all about these things. Also, we are going to learn identifying the places in neighborhood and find them. Okay. Also, we are going to learn about pronouns. In last chapter, we learned nouns. Now we are going to change those nouns to pronouns. That means I, you, we, they. And also we are going to join them with is, am, and are. Spell the words correctly, listen to a story and answer the questions. Talk about what I can change in the classroom and draw a fun classroom and write about it. Looks like this chapter is going to be a fun. Let's start. So, can you read this picture story about Shanu and who is too big or too small to do things? Let's see. She is holding her mom's and she is saying, "I can't lift you up, Shanu," says Ammi. "You are too big." She can hold the baby, but she can't hold Shanu because Shanu is too big for that. "You can't walk to school alone, Shanu," says Papa Abu. "You're too small." "You can't go alone." Let's see what else. Dadu. Dadu is saying, "You can't sleep in the baby's cot, Shanu. You're too big for that." Shanu is could not understand. Sometimes she's big, sometimes she's small. "You can't carry the baby to the park, Shanu," says Dadi. "You are too small." She is puzzled. Am I too big or too small? Can you see? Too small or too big? How can she be too big and too small at the same time? No, it's not like that. It's relative, right? Some things which are for big people you can't do that time you are said too small, and sometimes the thing which you can do but it's for very small kid, very small babies or something like that. So that time you are said that you are too big to do all these things. So too big to wear her old dresses, too big to climb up on the Dadu's back, too small to carry the baby on hers, too small to make dosas at the store. You are a baby, not baby, but a kid. You can't cook, right? What am I the size of for? Shanu wonders. She is thinking, is she bigger than the cat or smaller than the cat? She is puzzled. Ammi smiles and says, "Why, you are just big enough to go to big school." Papa, "And you are just small enough for me to carry you on my shoulders," says Abbu. "You are just big enough to take me for my morning walk," says Dadu. So Shanu is big enough for some things. and some things she's small enough. And you are just small enough for me to tell stories, says Dadi, and you will always be the perfect size for this, all say, and give her a warm, wonderful hug. Shanu is so happy with her family. It's a large family. Puzzled. What do you mean by puzzled? She is confused. She is not able to understand. So she is puzzled all at once. At the same time, right? At the same time, you are big or you are small. Wonders, things to understand. Perfect. It's just right. You're perfect to do this thing. Just right. Warm, loving. So, this is the chapter we read, and one thing we want to learn here is as we grow older, we are unable to do certain things that we are able to do when we were younger. Like you grow older, you're not able to do some things like going inside your bed, under your bed. You're small, that time you are able to do, but when you become big, you can't go there, right? Sometimes you go and play in the park, you do sliding, swinging, but when you become older, grow older, you don't want to do that. Or those things are very small for you. You can't do that, right? So you also think that way. Okay, children, we finished the story. Keep smiling like Shanu is doing with just two teeth and his brother smiling with just one teeth. Ha ha ha.